Welcome in, Chipola Nation. I'm Donnie Tyndall, head men's basketball coach here at Chipola College. We've got a special guest with us here today, one of my players, a junior college transfer. We're going to let him introduce himself, tell us a little bit about himself, where he's from, etc. The Indians are off to a 1-1 start. We had a tough opening night game against his old junior college, South Georgia Tech, who has a really good team. They're very well coached. We lost a tough game in overtime, bounced back the next night and won in a close, hard-fought game against Southwest Mississippi, who actually beat us last year in a tough game. So we're 1-1 on the season, 2 big games on the road this weekend. But let's start with my man right here. Introduce yourself to our fans and tell our fans where you're from, where you played high school ball.
Hello, everyone. My name is Hedrons Jr. Bartelis. I'm from Lake Worth, Florida, and I went to high school, Lake Worth Community High School.
And you played for a really good coach in high school, right? Coach Baxley?
Yeah, Coach Baxley.
You guys made a nice run in your senior year, didn't you? How far did you make it into the state tournament?
We made it to the first round. We ran into the Boozer Twins.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, pretty good, very good coaching.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coach Baxley is one of the best high school coaches in the state, and the Boozer Twins are the 2 freshmen that are at Duke right now, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good players. So had a good run as a senior. After your senior year, you decided to go the junior college route.
Yeah.
I messed up and didn't recruit him. Had a chance to recruit him out of high school and didn't. So that's my bad, but we got it right this year, right, JR?
Yes, sir.
And he went to South Georgia Tech. Had a very good freshman year. In fact, we played you guys twice. We won both times, but this guy played extremely well. And when Coach Baxley called me and said that you were thinking about making a move, I said, well, if he decides to transfer, we'd love to have him, and it just kind of worked out. So with that being said, you come into Chipola in June, coming off a little bit of a minor knee injury, nothing major, but trying to rehab that and get healthy, and did a great job with that. And when you got to Chipola in June, what was your expectation of our staff, your teammates, and Chipola, the school itself, before you came?
At first, everybody was just like more so on the scared end because I feel like some people aren't ready for the competition that this school comes with. And the staff over here, again, like I feel like everybody just like they're pretty hard on everybody. And I'm pretty used to that because, the high school I went to, Coach Baxley, he coaches the same way himself. So that was nothing new. So I was definitely ready for the challenge and up for it.
Yeah. And what about the town, the town of Marianna, the campus community? Were there any surprises? Good surprises, bad surprises, anything?
I think more so good surprises. Like, I like how supportive the town is and everybody's bought in. And, like, when you walk around campus, like, even the cafeteria ladies, they always say good morning to me. I always say it back. The teachers, they're very, they talk to everybody, and they're welcoming, I would say.
Yeah, that's one thing I always say about Chipola. We have such a special and unique situation, and that everybody's on the same page. We're all aligned. Everybody's pulling in the same direction, from Dr. Clemens, our president, all the way through to Miss Tina, our cafeteria lady. They don't get much better than her, do they?
Yeah.
And so, okay, you get settled in. You're here for the summer. You're getting your knee healthy. Everything's going well. We start off fall with conditioning, working out 4 times a week in the weight room, skill workouts, and we go to our first jamboree in the fall where we play some actual scrimmage games. What's your thoughts on that process leading up to the actual jamboree games?
You guys put us through a lot. It's very hardworking, yeah, and not a lot in a bad way. I feel like this is the most I've ever worked, and it's because like you guys have a lot of expectations for us, and you guys push us to be the best. You know what I mean? And your passion is absolutely crazy, and you want us to share the same passion as you do. So that's why you make us work so much so we could elevate and become better players.
Yeah, well, and I tell everybody that on the front end, like I told you before you signed here. I said, look, man, you're gonna work harder than you've ever worked in your life, and that's no knock on anyone else you've played for before, because you've played for good coaches. But the way we do it, just what you said, the passion, the extreme work ethic, the mentality you have to make it in our program is different. It just is. But that's why guys, number one, graduate and go on to better places. They achieve big things on the floor and probably are pushed out of their comfort zone more so than they ever have. And that's an adjustment, even for a tough kid like yourself. But once you got used to it, you get in the rhythm, you get in great shape through our tough conditioning sessions in the morning.
Yeah.
Now that we've played a couple games, tell me what you think about your teammates, what you think about our team, and maybe what you think we can accomplish this season.
As for my teammates, I love every single one of my teammates. And the team, this is definitely the best team I've been on, deepest team. Everybody on the court, it's about 15, 16, 17 of us, and everybody could do everything. It's a great team. I love it. And then our accomplishments, I think once we get together, we're unstoppable. The sky's the limit after that.
Yeah, well, as long as guys stay on the same page, continue to work. We had an early season bump in the road. That's not a lot of fun. On the flip side, you can always learn and grow from taking a loss. You'd rather play poorly and win and learn from that than play poorly and lose. But bottom line, you got to learn from your mistakes. And I think this team is mature enough to do that. I always give the players a chance to ask Coach DT a question. So with that being said, you can't get too complex here now, man. But is there anything that maybe you think our fans would want to know that you'd ask me?
Yeah, I think I probably know the answer, but I'll ask for the fans. So, like, where does your passion come from on the court? It's like a Westbrook mode. That's what my dad calls it. Where does that Westbrook mode come from?
Westbrook mode? Well, I wish I was half as good a coach as Westbrook is a player, but, I understand what you're saying there, and he does have a real passion for the game. And, I think the biggest thing for me is I had goals and dreams just like you. I wanted to play in the NBA. Well, 5'10" guard, there was a low major Division I player. That's probably not realistic, but that was the goal and the dream. And I worked day and night to try to make it happen. Obviously, I wasn't even close to making that happen, but I fell in love with the game. I fell in love with the work ethic. I fell in love with the process of getting better every day and doing something I love. And so that's why I went into coaching. And then how it translate is I'm trying to help guys like you achieve things that I wasn't good enough to do. And so I'm trying to push guys every single day to accomplish their goals and dreams. And if you're not passionate and persistent and really, really trying to help guys achieve, then in my mind, you're doing your players a disservice. Yeah. And that's why I am so passionate, because I'm never going to lay my head in the pillow at night and say, you know what? I didn't push JR as hard as I should have. And I don't want you to ever come back in 10, 15, 20 years and say, dang, DT, if you would have pushed me harder, I maybe could have done A, B, or C. Yeah. But you let me slide here or there or everywhere, and it didn't work out for me. We're not going to do that. On the court, off the court, my guys go to class, they're going to graduate, they're going to value an education, and on the floor, you're going to be the best player you can possibly be. So I just think it all comes back full circle to me being passionate about the game and trying to help young people achieve things that I quite simply wasn't good enough to achieve. Yeah. So that's my answer to that. Now I got one more question for you, okay? As this thing is unfolding, we're just at the early season, not even into league play yet. But give me an individual goal you have for yourself, and then maybe a team goal that you think we can accomplish or that you want to accomplish as we move forward.
Yeah, individual goal for myself. I just want to, I want to help the team as much as possible. So, one of my goals is being Defensive Player of the Year, or at least somewhere first team defensive. And then also, I want to average double-double in rebounds again, probably 12 rebounds. I want to help the team as much as possible. And for our team goal, again, I think we can win it all, and I'm very confident about that. Like Coach says, we're getting better every day, and we're getting closer and closer.
Good.
And then, can I add on one more thing?
Yeah, of course.
To add on, also our coaching staff, it's more than just basketball. I feel like we have great father figures over here, or I call them guardian angels. They guide us very well, because nobody's perfect. We have a team of young athletes, so these coaches do a very great job of setting us on the right path and making sure we stay there and helping us elevate the right way and being young professionals.
Well, I appreciate that, and that's, you can tell it's heartfelt that you're saying that, and that doesn't mean he gets any extra credit, as we call it. But he is a good kid. He's a hard worker. He's going to graduate from Chipola. He's going to represent our college the right way this entire year, and he'll go on to a good Division I school. I hope that you accomplish just what you set out to do. If you can average a double-double, that'd be great. If you can help us win a national championship, obviously that's always the mission that we have here at Chipola. So, Chipola Nation, come out and watch this guy play. He's exciting. He's athletic. He's on the rim dunking balls. He's a shot blocker. He can rebound it in traffic. He's just a guy that does a lot of different things. And the biggest thing, in my humble opinion, he's about winning. He's a guy that'll rotate over and take a charge. He'll dive on the floor for a loose ball. So he'll do all the little things as well as scoring buckets and getting rebounds that can help our team or will help our team win. So come out and support us. Watch this guy. Watch our team. Our next home game will be a week from Friday. We've got a Friday and a Saturday classic here at home, and we look forward to hopefully that you come out and join us and watch our team play. And again, we appreciate all our fans out there. Go Indians.